Well, for more, I'm joined now by Peter Andersen of Andersen Capital Management. Peter, surprisingly low jobs number today, which seems to be good news for the market. Does it mean we can start to conclude the Fed's next move will be down?
We hope that that's the case. However, I caution on monthly data like this. We are seeing a trend. The trend is very much stabilizing. So that's great news. However, we could have an anomalous report next month, and then who knows what the Treasury market will do. We're all very, very nervous about formulating a hypothesis if the Fed is done, if the job is finished, but it does seem like we are getting closer and closer to the end. So I think it's very positive for the markets right now.
We've really seen a change in tone in the bond market this week, haven't we? After months of selling off, it seems that the bulls are back. What do you make of that?
It's been an impressive turn in sentiment. I agree. And I do think the bond vigilantes, as they are calling for maybe there is going to be no more hike. And if there are no more hikes, then that is a tremendous bull sign for the equity markets too.
Zooming in on individual stocks, we had much less bullish news from Apple, which has been falling today after disappointing investors last night. What's going on there?
I have never been a holder in Apple stock since Steve Jobs passed away. I think Apple lacks a total philosophical direction, a strategic direction as to what it's going to do next. And I think what we're finally seeing is the consumer exhaustion of just repeated additions, enhancements to original products. Apple needs to really revamp itself. If it wants to go to the next level, we need a whole new launch of products, and I don't see that happening soon. I think what you're seeing now is just the total overstock of everybody owning Apple products and not really being incented to own the next Apple iPhone that might have 6 lenses instead of 5 or something like that on the phone.
Do you think that problem is unique to Apple? Are you feeling more optimistic about other mega cap tech leaders?
I think it is rather unique to Apple because it's actually caught itself in its own dilemma. They have positioned themselves as the savior and inventor of new products. And I think now we're seeing finally that the leadership there, the insightful leadership as to where to go next, is kind of missing and lacking next strategic direction.
Peter Andersen of Andersen Capital Management, thanks so much for that insight.